especially early, but that was taking advantage of the defense right there by Kone.
Courtney Williams has been a mentor for Sika Kone this season. You see Courtney was firing up there, and so is the rest of the Sky bench for their rookie that they love. She's getting some extra minutes today and making the most of it. A playoff start next Wednesday. Sky are trying to clinch their spot. Let's take a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule. Coming up next on Ion, capping off this fun night out west. Las Vegas travels to Phoenix. And then Sunday, the regular season concludes with games on CBS Sports Network and ESPN2. The playoffs start Wednesday on ESPN2. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. 1:11 to go, a minute 11 away from the Sky penciling in a trip to Vegas for the postseason.
And it's almost like they're so close they can taste it. It's all about, this is a huge possession. You don't want to give the Lynx any momentum. Make it extremely tough. Limit the touches of Collier. See if you can make a play.
McBride connects. A big three to trim the lead back down to single digits. And then nearly a Dorka Juhas steal. See what happened here. That might have hit the backboard. Oh.
Wow. It absolutely
did.
And you got to know, you can run that baseline. As soon as that ball goes through the net, you can take the ball out and you can run the baseline as much as you want to see if you can get a better angle coming in for that inbound pass.
Sky have 15 turnovers. The most impactful have come in this quarter. And they've made these last 2 minutes a little harder than you'd like if you're the Sky fans right now inside of Wintrust Arena.
Right. I mean, you have a little cushion, but this is very much a three-possession game. You got to be able to take care of the ball. 1:04 left on the clock. Plenty of time for things to happen. Right here, as he flashes back into the rim, he hits the side of the backboard, which is automatic out of bounds. You got to stay back and play another possession of defense.
Tiffany Mitchell and the Lynx take over. A three could make it a 5-point game. That might be what they're looking for here. Mitchell whips it back instead to the paint for Collier. A finish that she typically makes 10 times out of 10. Her body was contorted, so maybe a little harder than it looks, and now they have to foul.
That's tough. That is tough. That ball was nearly down. She's seen that shot go through the hoop 100 million times. So that's so disappointing that that one didn't fall. But being able to come back in this last 49 seconds, you still got to try to play until the very end of the buzzer.
Marina Mabry fouled here. She's been the best free throw shooter on the season for the Sky. That's why Chicago is trying to get it to her. A team that struggled on the season from the line. Mabry has stood out as a positive at the stripe. And she will go to the free throw line here for Emory Baton-Sever. Dana Evans starting the party early. 47 seconds to go until Sky fans can celebrate a playoff berth. Mabry trying to get them a little closer to that celebration.
Yeah, it's fun. Basketball is a game that's able to take you to some beautiful places and make some great money along the way. But it's these kind of games that make it all the worth, all the sacrifices. You want to come back and play in the big stage just like this.
It's a Sky team that, from the beginning of the season, faced adversity with injuries to key players, both Rebecca Gardner and Izzy Harrison, two players who would potentially be starters for this team and would have been huge. Both Izzy Harrison missed the entire season. Rebecca Gardner played a couple of games before going out for the season. Then they had a coaching change. James Wade opted to take an assistant coaching job with the Toronto Raptors. Emory Baton-Sever took over as interim head coach. To see him in the midst of the huddle there. Several new faces had to come together. He feels they found a way late in this season to truly find that feeling of being together. Easier said than done with what they've dealt with, and it would feel pretty good for these veterans to lead a newly orchestrated team to the playoffs once again this year in Chicago for these fans that love their Sky.
Oh yeah, I mean it is extremely loud in here, and everybody's on their feet. But like you said, the adversity, people can crumble through adversity. They're coming back through a very up and down roller coaster-like season, and they're making the best of it. They are earning a trip to the playoffs as we speak.
Bridget Carlson will inbound here. Collier fittingly trying to keep Minnesota in this. 8-point game, 43 seconds left. Courtney Williams traps, evades a couple of players. Copper leaking out. Opts to peel some more time off the clock and force Minnesota to foul. Into the final 30 seconds, Minnesota hasn't fouled yet. Copper down to Elizabeth Williams. Kone takes it, why not?
And she likes that. I wish she would have made that one. This place would have electrified.
Diamond Miller knocks down a three with 11.9. Well, Minnesota still a chance to, at least after that three, try to get a steal. Doesn't look like they'll foul. And the Chicago Sky are going to the WNBA playoffs for a franchise record 5th consecutive season.
Definitely deserved, well played, did a great job coming back under that adversity. Way to go, Chicago Sky, to feel that wrath.
You could feel before the game how much this meant to them.